we never have. Don't get such you be
Only for love and respect. Done.
Hold on. Give me your mic. Hold on, let's get this sorted out right now. Here you go.
Yeah. Tribe Store Radio. Oh yeah. Tribe Store Radio. Yeah. Only for love and respect. You don't know, say Billyboy The Jamaican Cowboy, love and respect. And blessings and honor. Great pleasure of being here. Tribe Star Radio. Yeah, man. All the time.
Yes, Billy Boy, you don't know. So, this is not your first time on Tribe Star Radio, but it's the first time on the Caribbean Access Show with your host, me, Da Vinci, see?
Yeah, mean.
So,
well, Anna, stick up in this up.
yeah.
I wonder if you're creative like the painter, Leonardo da Vinci. Yes, ma'am, he's an art teacher too, so from back in the days with art history, when you say the name of Vinci, the Vinci part, you kind of click in.
Okay. Well, multi-talented as Charlie Black would say. You done
when you're born poor, you have to try everything, right?
of course,
Yes,
jack of all
man.
trade. For real. So, Mr. Billy Boy, let me tell you about this show in case you don't know. This is a show where we deal with artists, entertainers, sounds. We like to get the full roots of the person that's involved as they're coming up in the business and, let the people know, basically their life coming up and getting to this point now. So we're gonna start off. I want you to basically give your fans the whole story. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna dive into the whole story from Billy Boy was a local youth in Jamaica, coming to America and the music industry and things. Yeah.
Yeah.
fire.
Well, trust me, it's a whole heap of something that, Yes, man. And you know what? Before we even start, I feel comfortable so I can talk my standard patois. I love it. Right? Yes, of course. Billy Boy, the Jamaican Cowboy. Right? Whose right name, of course, is O'Neil Morris. And of course, I was born in one of the rural sections of Jamaica. It is called Brownsall. Yes, man, the country part of Brownsall. Well, one of the country part, because I really want the Jamaican will come from Brownsall and listen and hear me, I call it country. But guess what? We're proud of country. Right?
Those that don't know, what parish is that?
Yes, it's in St. Catherine.
Okay.
Brownsall is located in St. Catherine. So it's one of the rural sections of St. Catherine. And of course, from a little boy growing up into a Christian home, back down then, the only choice of songs, matter of fact, another choice, I can't tell what play. Christians in the whole, they always play country songs. And country songs was seen as a normal kind of a, song to play, like for entertainment.
No sin.
But they will not play reggae because in those days they think that reggae is sin.
Yes.
Right? And that is the truth. But, so I've been forced to actually grow up listening to country songs and get to love, Kenny Rogers songs, that the partner, and some other, and growing up, I try to sing it too. And trying it worked just well. So, while loving the country, reggae is basically my roots. So you can't leave out none. It's just like when you have, two kids, or you have two kids, two children, right? I'm not calling a human being a kid. Anyway, sorry about that. Right? Just like you have two children, right? And one is out of the marriage and one is within the marriage, right? And it's just that at the end of the day, both of them are your kids, are your children, right? You say kids again, right? Anyway, the American part kind of kick in. But anyway, so loving both of them, you have to, try to see how well you can work out both. So that is how I come about singing reggae mixed with country, and that is Billy Boy, the Jamaican Cowboy. I leave out I left out a lot of stuff, but if I should continue on the same training,
No.
It wouldn't finish tonight.
We're going to go through it slowly because we like to give them the in-depth interview where it started, okay? So going back to what you said in your household, you're growing up now, right?
Yes.
And it was only basically country music as a Christian home you're coming from and
Yes.
things. So Now, the love for the music, did it come from listening to a lot of country music, or did it come from the church, or where did it start from?
All right. It's a good thing you ask this general question. You know, if it's really the love for the music actually brought me here. That's what you're asking, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and of course, yes, naturally, I was gravitated towards the music naturally. And even not knowing that it's really the love that I have for it, I just found myself actually gravitated towards it. And because country songs, you know, were the only kind of a songs that I'm playing in my environment. So I was forced to listen to it whether or not. So, you know, getting hooked on it, I tried to sing country. And I actually sound better at country than reggae. And I said, no, I can't slow up my roots. So I branched off with the reggae.
So, what age was this when you started doing the country and you said you sounded better doing it than the reggae? What age was this when this started?
All right. Clearly, the fact that I was reasoning at a reasoning stage, and I wasn't a genius neither. You know, so it would have been in my teens. Right. I love when I hear myself then. I can't hear myself. But yes. All right. Come in, I want miss the words and I not hear one thing, right? Yeah. So it was basically my reasoning years, which is basically my teenage years. Like I would say, possibly 10 years old. That's far I can remember because it's so long. All I can picture is just darkness, but I try to shed some light. And yeah, so it's basically 10 years old coming up.
Okay, and that's where the love for it started.
At the time, I didn't even know that it was love.
See,
in my head,
that was the seed was planted in.
Yes, man. It's good to plant seed, right? Caribbean people? Yes, and guess what? We need to plant more seed.
More grown.
Yes, man, because make it understand. So you have people with live a country, I come from country and go buy yam and all them something. No, man, them think they're international disgrace. That can't happen. Politics we now going on though.
True. Yeah, that's Mikey Levy messing with the boards and stuff, so don't worry about that. Alright, so now Billy Boy, you're there, you're starting to do the music the country way. How was it accepted at that time? I know you probably didn't have no big crowd, but I know you had one or two brothers say, listen to this and, you know, how did it sound to you? How did the people gravitate to your music, your style?
First and foremost, I must say that it was a disaster. No, it was a disaster at first. Because
you're honest.
You're how the disaster come into. Because even my own friends, them, I mean, well, you know, I'm not really convicting them or of anything, but my friends them tell me, so look here, if a country music you look for, you know, if they actually boss a Jamaica, you're going to be hungry. But at the time, they did not know my plans. I am always different. Not too far from the norm, do you know? But different in terms of creativity. And I always, you know, work with how I feel in terms of like, you know, I try to advance on my creativity too. And, you know, and if I believe in something, I push it forward. Just like the first person who invent phone. You understand? And until now, phone invent and you can steer yes and see the person when I talk to like a Egypt, right?
Same.
So that's all I am confident in what I do. And of course, you know, they did not accept the country well because, you know, they did not know, I would say, you know, the whole aspect of country music in terms of like popular. And it's one of the broadest genres of music. But at the same time, country is not the only thing I do. I fuse it with the reggae lovers rock. So you can hardly hear the country unless I go straight country. And you can hardly hear the reggae unless I go straight reggae. So I fuse both together. And, you know, basically, but in the first part, I was not accepted. And they say me a madman sometimes.
At what age were you at this point when, you know, basically you decided to take it seriously and your friends them tell you you're going to basically suffer as if you're going to try to do it in Jamaica and thing?
I was in my 20s. Yes, my 20s. And, you know, first I started out from karaoke. And karaoke, and all is one of the biggest practicing ground. Most are some of the best artists that you can find. They started out from karaoke. And karaoke and all, it give you a lot of aspect of voice training. So that's what we started out. and started improving, and I meet people. But along the way, in my 20s, was when I started wanting to record and all those stuff. But my friends did not understand my plan. They did not understand what I was trying to do. They did not know my dreams because they didn't ask and I didn't tell them. They only they spoke based on what they heard, I was doing. But at the same time, I had bigger dreams than what they were thinking. So basically, yes.
Okay, so now at this point, were you doing any recordings, or did how serious were you taking the music? Even though they told you, you're basically gonna suffer and stuff.
Yes, it was still at the karaoke stage at that time, but I discussed what I wanted to do, and that was when they gave me that advice. And however, I still continue, and it was after winning several competitions, and I've been crowned the king of karaoke at one of the Wyndham, which was Hilton Karaoke in Kingston. And leaving from there, I left to Carlos Cafe that is nearby, and I actually won that competition. And one of the competition was to record with Danny Champagne.
Okay.
Yes, and that was about something like 2004, and I started recording with Danny Champagne. Matter of fact.
But hold on. Before you even go any further, when you won the contest, right? I'll put you on the spot right now.
Alright, cool.
Do you remember the song that you did to
yes,
win?
man.
Alright, just give it to the people then right now, since you remember it.
Lord Jesus Christ, so right, so I can't bother with him though. But can I put me on the spot? Because
On this spot.
this song, what I sing is a male or a female supposed to be there, although I do it both by myself.
That's really on the spot.
Lord Jesus, peace. I wonder if me really have them gear there again. But anyway.
Let's give it a little piece.
I know it's late. I know you're weary. I know your plans don't include me. Still here we are, both of us lonely, longing for shelter from all that we see. Why should we worry? No one will care, girl. Look at the stars now, so far away. We've got tonight. Who needs tomorrow? We've got tonight, babe. Why don't you stay? Deep in my soul, I feel so lonely. All about fading. Yeah, man.
Okay.
I get old and man. I can't climb then give it again.
That's alright. Alright, so now continue the story now.
Yeah, for real.
Now, you did get the recording to go with Danny Champagne, you said, right?
Yes, Champagne International Records at the time.
Okay, so take us from there now. What was going on?
Yes, I must say that my first studio experience, it was the first time I was actually going to a studio there. Not that I didn't want to go to the studio, but I did not know how to approach it, even though I had the intention to record. But I didn't know what it's like really. I just heard about it, but it was my first time, and here was I in the studio with Champagne International Records, and it took me 8 hours in the studio. Yeah, because at the time, it was actually building the track to go with it, because just like most studio people, they say, what you have? Let me hear you. And that was the time. That was the time when I gave him Crazy Money. It's called Crazy Money.
Okay.
That was my first song with Champagne International Record. And yes, Danny Champagne passed off. Yes, may his soul rest in peace. He passed off sincere. Yes, Champagne International Record. But he was the first one who actually took me to a studio to record me. And from there, I just did not stop. I continue. Because at the time, I was a part of the military.
Okay.
Yes, man. I joined the military from 2000. Okay. Right? And basically going up, continue. At least the time I get, like my time off, I would like to try to find a studio and try to see how far I can take the music. And I just didn't stop. I just continued.
Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna go from that point there, right? You're in the military and you're recording. Did you get signed to any labels down there, or were you just putting out records on shit, or were you just recording for yourself and just have the records and lying down?
I have not been signed to any label as yet, and I would not say unfortunately, but I have singles out.
Okay.
But there are few labels. Well, there is few labels. I should say two. Well, a few that I actually work with. I work with boot camp production. That's Computer Paul.
Okay.
Yes, I did a song on his label, and also Prolific Record. I did a song on their label too. That was called Enemy Within with me and Tinga Stewart, and also the latest producer that actually after to work with, of course, it's a song that I did Change This World with, and of course that Star International production, Zambia, and basically on the crew, and that's basically those three labels so far that I'm working with right now. And, yes.
Yo, big up Zambia, because I remember the whole crew came down here a couple of times and gave a good strength
basically
on Tribe Star Radio. Okay, so now, before we get into this next song by you, right? Like, at what point did you decide did you come to America to further your goals in the music, or did you do it for other reasons?
First and foremost, it was the music, really. Yes, it was more likely the music. And I think that here is a venue where you can basically,
Express
further
yourself.
your music. In other words, you have it on your fingertip to do what you want to do in this place, right? And of course, Push It Records is the latest, label that I have my song on. Push It Records, basically. Yes, but America, it gives you, the tools that you need and to meet the different people face to face that you want to reach out to than just using the phone. And of course, yes, man.
Okay, now, before we get into this song, right? How do you define your music?
I define my music as being spiritual. I always try to aim to be positive. I am not perfect. But I want when a person listens to my song, they can feel uplifted, as if they learn something. It's like an instruction, a positive instruction and inspiration to mankind. And that's how I view my music. And did I tell you that I'm also a classroom teacher? I told you, right?
No.
Yes, I'm a trained classroom teacher. So it's like this whole teaching aspect is just a part of me, and it continues to be a part of me, of course. And I just can't stop being a teacher. So therefore, in my songs, I have to be teaching something, even when you know already. But it's called reinforcement.
Okay.
Of positivity. Yes, man. Yeah, man.
Okay, the song we're gonna play now is called "The Wickedest Thing," right? What was the concept behind this song?
The concept of this song is the enemy within. The enemy within can be the wickedest thing, because guess what? It's not easy when you don't know who you're fighting, or where you're fighting, or when you're fighting. So the people who are close to you are sometimes the easiest ones to hurt you. So it's the wickedest thing. That's by me and Tinga Stewart. And that's a prolific record.
Okay, people, this is Billyboy, the Jamaican Cowboy. Take a listen to this, "The Wickedest Thing."
Prolific.
You ask about the tail You ask about the tail
Oh, okay.
Don't try to take my
I don't know if it's a tailor, just get a suit and kill it. Once the tailor build a suit, you must kill it.
Yeah.
One, there's no more.
Yeah.
And Billy will dash on the plan.
Yeah. Because I'm supposed to go out there, you know. Because that's why I remember, push it record, that was the latest.
Okay.
I'm like,
It's alright. I didn't even notice. I didn't even notice. Everything running smooth, so.
My friend, I know you were smart, clever. If they could do that to him, then tell me, what do you think they'll do to you and me? One of the wickedest thing is the enemy within. Wrapped in your bed from the head to the toes. One of the wickedest thing is the enemy within. The same friends who you trust from way back when. Yeah. Only those too close to you. Yeah. Sometimes the only ones can hurt you. One of the wickedest things is the enemy within.
A wise man gave all his knowledge from the fool, but the fool will always pay to learn. Some fools will never learn. Oh no, oh no. See you smiling so proud, destroying mankind. Don't you get carried away, let not your power deceive you. Listen to me now, and your seed your soul will be the very crop you reap.
Think that the wickedest thing is the enemy within.
Enemy.
Wrapped in your bed from the head to the toes. Think that the wickedest thing is the enemy within. Yeah.
After 100
Same
tries,
friends who you trust from way back when.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the only one that
Only those who close
Never
to
give up.
you.
And I've been going to law school now.
Sometimes the only ones can hurt you. One of the wickedest things is the enemy within.
give him the cover this place.
Huh? If you what?
When the person that goes down here.
Oh.
A wise man gain all his knowledge from the fool, but the fool will always pay to learn. Some fools will never learn. Oh no, oh no. One of the wickedest things is the enemy within.
The enemy.
Wrapped in your bed from the head to the toes. One of the wickedest things is the enemy within.
Wickedest thing, wickedest thing.
Same friends who you trust from a way back when. Yeah. Only those who close to you.
Close to you.
Sometimes the only ones can hurt you. One of the wickedest things is the enemy within.
Wickedest thing. Sing it, brother.
Yeah.
That Drake people, wickedest thing right there. See,
Yeah, man.
that's Billyboy alongside Tinga Stewart. So,
Yes, man.
how were you able to get Tinga on this record, or was it your record, or is it Tinga's song?
Alright, actually, it's my song.
Okay.
My song. And first, I want to tell you the story of this song. I was coming from the club in Connecticut,
Okay.
and I am a person I love to walk because most people know that soldiers in the world love to walk.
So wait, you walk from
Yes.
Connecticut to New York?
No. I was staying in Connecticut at the time.
Okay.
Yes, nearby the town, right? Sergeant Street. That's one of my friend actually, what I would call brothers. You know, that you there, and I also went to visit.
Okay.
And yes, basically, yes. And I was walking home, and this thought just come to me in terms of like, I always think, you know, why is it that mankind sometimes behave this way towards each other? It's just like the animal kingdom, eating up each other sometimes with no reasons, just for fame and for power and all those things, you know. And you know, just right there, I was thinking about the people who are close to you, who hurt you, and it's hard for you to actually pinpoint and know who is it. So that's how I composed the song, "The Wickedest Thing," and Prolific Record was the one who actually got Tinga's throughout. Because they said, "Thing, the wickedest thing, I want to put a pot of bad." And said, "No man, this sound like a thing, right? Thing sound like a thing up. Hey, here, may I get thing up to go with it, right?" And I said, "Yes, man." And that's how he got Tinga's throughout. That's a Chuck Tucker. He got Tinga's throughout. And Tinga's throughout is my friend, of course. And he said, "Yes." And trust me, Tinga's throughout does him do justice to it. Yes, man.
Oh, that, yeah, for real, he did do justice to that song. So that's a good look right there. And it's a good song.
And that was my guitar.
Your guitar.
Yes,
I was going to get to that. You have the guitar in studio. And I don't remember the last time you was here, you played your guitar. Did you?
It's the first time I'm gonna be playing the guitar.
Yeah, so.
This is my wife. Yes, I want to work my wife now listening program. And you are going on it?
Mine, you know, because some people say you a wife up on guitar. Not right.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Basically.
Before I ask you to play something with the guitar, right?
No problem.
Somebody asked me to ask you about your tailor. Basically, where you get your outfit from?
You are going now. Me that hopes nobody not ask that doing, but guess what? Because I'm an art teacher, I am always looking for the next thing to design. You see, even if I buy a jacket at the store, I want to see what I can put on that jacket. If I buy a pants, I want to see what I can do to that pants to make it mine. You understand? So basically, yes, it's a normal jacket from the store, but guess what? I decided that I'm gonna decorate it myself. It was a plain, it was full black. So any else things that you see on it, I may put it on it. Yes, man.
Was the hat full black too?
The art was full black, but I designed the art as well, because if you notice, there is no other art you find that was shaped like a Peter Pan. That me do it, right? So me alter all of my stuff them to make it look like a Billy Boy one, right?
True artist indeed.
Yes, man.
Okay, Billy Boy. Now, I would like you to take a guitar and give us a little sampling of what you have.
Yes.
And just let us know what you're going to play.
Alright, hold on. Let me fit that liquor. Mike, you know the
Hole?
yeah, well. That's what you call it.
Alright, people, this is Billyboy The Jamaican Cowboy.
I wonder what type of songs the females want. The mic can hold on.
Alright, people. So,
Yeah,
you
I
can just
think
adjust it
I
there.
think it's here. But the mic can turn up a bit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Of course, this song is my latest song. It's called Mood Killer. Right? And it's just that sometimes you start out today positive, or, you know, and it's like there's always somebody sometimes just to kill the vibes. They know how to do it because these people are professional in doing that. They have no positivity to contribute, just a negative. And most of you can speak towards that, right? Yeah, yeah. Mighty Jaja protect me from the things I cannot see. Yeah. I wake up this morning, the sun was smiling with me. Hey. Thank you, Jah, for the beautiful day you gave me. Cause I can see clearly now the enemy surround me, trying to darken my sky with red. They look in your eyes and they smile, but into their hearts cold than the snow. Cause you know, sister, some of them are mood killer, them are spirit murderer. And the more them fight, the more Jaja pushing me further. You know, sister, some of them are mood killer, them are spirit murderer. Hey, trying to darken my sky with red. Yeah, man. Yeah, me now get them. No more of this, right? Big up Tribe Star Radio. You don't know how things set up, right?
People, that's Billyboy The Jamaican Cowboy. I don't know. This is all original right here. So I want the item, make sure they get used to this and stuff. So Billyboy,
Yeah, man.
if people want to get in touch with you, how's the best form of social media to get in touch with you?
First and foremost, I am everywhere. Right? So Billyboy is spelled just like how you spell, right? Billlyboy. One word, right? Billyboy. And then you had the, and then you separate again. Jamaican Cowboy. Can't miss it. So it's Billyboy The Jamaican Cowboy. And it's on YouTube, it's on Facebook, Instagram, and everything. And certain you just Google search and you can all the places, right? Yeah,
Sure.
man.
Alright, Billyboy. We're gonna enter in this next track by you. This is the track that's currently being featured, and it's called Mood Killer. Alright, can you tell the people out there a little bit about this song?
Yes, of course. Just as I was saying, right? First, I want you to also change this word. You got the change this word. The other one again, change this word. I would really like you to actually before you even go into this song.
Okay, I believe that's the second one there.
But since I started this already, you know, Mood Killer. It's just as what I was saying a while ago. People, no matter how positive you are and you go in their space, they will always come with something negative to shut you down. They don't believe in anything called progress away from themselves. They don't believe that you can do it, but they can do it and they know it are. So it's called Mood Killer. And that, trust me, I'm not gonna really go into it much, but all type of people around you.
Like your friends, and I said
Your friends, it come in the it come in the all type of different package. Your friends, your partner, and all type of different families. It come with. You understand? Mood Killer. Like kill your mood. Say things at the wrong time, even when you're trying to be positive. They just come with the negativity. Yes, man, call it Mood Killer.
Okay,
Yes,
people.
man.
This is Mood Killer by Billyboy. I want you to listen to this one keenly. Let's go.
You know that's the one he just played, right?
Yeah.
Huh?
You know that's the song he just played, right?
Oh, now. I wake up this morning, the sun was smiling with me. Yeah. Thank you, Jah, for the beautiful day you gave me.
You know, we sang
Because
this.
the other one that
I can't see clearly
I don't know what the
now,
title of the next one is, but if that's the one that you send me, that's because there's 3 songs that I download. So that one there, it doesn't have no name. So I don't know if it's the song you were just mentioning, but we're gonna just play because if you send it to me, if that's the song you send to me, then that's it then. That's big, okay?
And the more
change this
them
word.
fight, and the more Jaja pushing me further. You know, sister, some of them are mood killer, them are spirit murderer. trying to darken my sky with red. I pay no attention to all those evil doers. I know what they will come.
See, that's a problem with WhatsApp. That's a problem with WhatsApp. You see, when you get a song from WhatsApp, you try to send it. It gives it its own name.
Yes.
And lately, what I've been finding, iTunes and Google, they won't play it no more. Because it's a WhatsApp audio file for some reason. So.
Yes.
And the quality is less. A lot of people don't realize
You
it.
can't play it?
No, they'll play it.
Oh.
Yeah, because it worked this time. But I was having a problem last week. I had a WhatsApp file. Somebody sent me to do commercial and I couldn't play it.
Yeah.
They only rejoice when the bad things happen. Look in your eyes and smile into their hearts as cold as the snow. And you notice that some of them are mood killer, them are spirit murderer. And the more them fight, and the more judge are pushing me further. You know, sister, some of them are mood killer, them are spirit murderer.
Yeah, man.
Can you
Long
notice that some
time.
of them are mood killer, them are spirit murderer.
Yeah, man.
And the more them fight, and the more judge are pushing me further. You know, sister, some of them are mood killer, them are spirit murderer.
I wonder if you can relate to it.
Well, that's right, yeah, of course. Because a lot of people you find sometimes when you feel like you're on top of the world, all of a sudden you get hit with something,
Yes, man.
and it's nothing other than your friends them do it to you. And a lot of people I think can relate to that one.
For real.
You understand? Yeah. So, Billy Boy, what's coming up next for you? What should we expect from you in the future?
Yes, of course, in the future. I expect, matter of fact, I have it planned out, matter of fact. You should see Billyboy The Jamaican Cowboy and a more upgrade manner. When I say upgrade manner, you should be hearing my songs more. And the positive vibes, we should be hearing out there more, because I will not stop until I, ensure that my message that I have to carry to this world is reached to the four corners of this earth. Love and respect and honor for us as human beings and the environment and the rest of our neighbors that are animals or what have you. Yes, man.
Okay. Before we get to this third song by you, right? As I'm listening to you, I find your music basically fight against bad-minded people, wickedness, evil heart.
Evil. Yes.
Exactly. That's by design, I gather.
Exactly. That's what I'm about. Because positivity is goodness. And goodness always fight evil. A war that will never end, it seems as if, right? This third song will tell you about it too.
Okay,
It's a war that will never end.
Tell us a little bit about this song.
Yes, it's called Change This World. And Change This World, it's all about love. It tells you about the things that happen, the negative. Not in detail, but at the end of the day, it's saying that with love you can overcome all these things. Even when the world turns against you, as long as you're positive, hold it and try to give thanks to the Creator, the Most High. And He, of course, will reinforce the positivity and the energy in you. And of course, you will come out a winner. If you're even not a winner on this earth, you will be a winner in the other life, wherever it may be. Right? But I always think about positive and a creator. Whatever you call your God, worship your God as long as there's something where you tell you positiveness and and justice and how to strive as a human being and to be good to your brothers and sisters of this earth. You can't wrong with that. Yeah, man.
Okay, people, this is Change This World by Billyboy The Jamaican Cowboy. Take a listen.
You can't run out and come back. You can't run out and come back.
Roll out. Yeah, by the end of the song. We're gonna come back by the end of the song.
Yeah, man,
You can move mountains if you only have someone who believes in you.
Hello?
It is a concrete jungle world, out there
Yeah,
on
I'm on the
everyone
ear now.
is gonna care. Out there,
People
people have been fighting for survival.
It's almost over though.
Out
I'm gonna
there,
interview this guy.
this is a war
Go
beneath the hill.